Hey everyone, it's Mr. Bailey Young. Just wanted to give you a quick video introduction to the new topic you're going to be doing for the next few weeks. So we're going to be looking at a little bit of touch typing. Now, touch typing is a very important skill for any computer related activity you're doing, whether that's schoolwork, whether it's thinking about jobs you might be doing in the future. There'll be so many opportunities for you to be able to apply some good touch typing skills and be able to complete your work much quicker. So this website is going to go through quite a lot of that with you. So I want to show you how to get yourself set up and ready to go. So at the top you'll see the student login button. You're just going to click on that, and what I want you to do is just log in with your Google account, so your school Google account, and that will take you straight through to your correct class. Once you've logged in with your Google account, you'll see that I've already set up the 3 lessons down the left hand side. Now you can start whichever one you feel most comfortable with. If you know that you're quite a slow typer and you have to continually look at your keyboard and actually kind of maybe use one finger to type each letter, then I would suggest starting at beginner. If you're somewhat okay at typing and you can type reasonably well without looking too much, then I would go with intermediate. And if you're already quite a good typer and you very rarely actually look at the keyboard and you just type away, then you can go with advanced. Bear in mind that lots of these require you to use more than one finger, so you need to be comfortable with actually using most of your fingers while typing at the same time. Okay? This is quite cool because it will give you a set of lessons to actually run through when you start it, and there's also a class scoreboard. So when more of you sign up and get going with it, you'll be able to see yourself actually on the scoreboard and keep track of how well you're doing compared to everyone else in your class or in your year group. So that's the lessons, beginner, intermediate, advanced. So you can pick wherever you want to go and then check where you are on the class scoreboard, and it will level you up as well. When you do certain things, you'll start to level up. I just want to go through a few more things across the top up here. I'll start with themes because themes are pretty cool. If you want to change how the theme of your page looks, you can just pick one of these and that will change your avatar and change your banner across the top. So I quite like having the Pixel Kingdom boy, this guy here. So when I click on him, you can see that actually the top of my banner has changed. I've got a new avatar, and that works for everything. If I want to be a sailor, I can be a sailor. If I want to be a superhero, I can be a superhero, and that changes it for you. I'll go back to my favourite one. The achievements. So you've got lots of different achievements you can have, and that will help to level you up as well. So it'll be worth spending a bit of time over the next few weeks looking at how many achievements you're picking up along the way. And once you've done about 15 minutes, maybe 15 to 30 minutes on a lesson, you can have a go at some of the games up here. So the games are quite cool as well. So there's a whole selection of them for you, and I've unlocked all of them so you can have a go. And the games just require you to type out the correct letters for most of them, and it gives you points. If I do this one, you can see we just need to type in the letters as quick as you can to get the most points. And it gets harder as you level up. So that's the first level. So there's quite a lot there for you to be doing. So once you've logged in with your Google account, you should be spending at least 15 minutes on a lesson of your choice between beginner, intermediate and advanced, and go through them from number 1 all the way through to the end over the course of the next few weeks or so on. And then once you've had a go at some of those, you can try some of the games just to finish it off with. And don't forget to keep checking the class scoreboard to see where you're at with everyone else in your year group or your class, depending on which year group you're in. So that's it. Let me know if you get stuck or nothing works, and I can help you out with it. And have some fun.